are live. Let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early. Smash the like button as you come on in. I say smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing in the AM. Share the video. Spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live, you dig? Yes, indeed. Had a little technical difficulties this morning. Trying to get my StreamYard working right. But we here. Let me scroll up and see who we got in the building thus far. Southpaw Boxing 77 in the building. The lovely Brown Sugar Tay-Tay is in the building. Jalen Hudson up in here. Brandon Adam Perry. Southwest Dice. Thomas from the Bronx up in the building. Y'all must have forgot Young Mustafa up in here. Pablo Escobar. Anwar Willis. Charles Jameson. City Boy Kiddo, salute. Your Mama Side in the building. David H. Chris Brown. Nakis. Let me see here. Joe Cool. D-Man Jr. Edgar Chavez. The Architect One is in the building. Dillian G. The Village Brother. Kai the Face Stiller. MJ Total Health and Wellness in Richmond. Dodge J. Young World. Jalen, what's that? Julian Robes. Rod Neal. I think I said Miami Snoopy 305. Salute, homie. Keon Jackson. Sheldon LDBC and nothing in the building. Terrell Grace. Ratchet since 91. Best Media. The Brothers UK. Forest City Bulldogs in the building. Almighty Law. T-Down. Edgar Chavez. Mr. Punch-Out in the building. Soul Power, a.k.a. Gamed Up Killers, what it do? Todd French 600. Stephen L. the Mizak is in the super chat showing love. Appreciate the love, homie. He says, hashtag Rat Pack Things. Hashtag Team Crawford. Salute, homie. Let's see here. HNIC, what it do? Salute to everybody. Can't read all y'all, man. But smash that like button. Get the likes all the way up. Let's do that so we can cook. Do that. What's up, main biker? Dr. Mark, salute to you, sir. Chesaman in the building, what it do? The homie Drew Titan LLC just came through, what it do? Mike Biggs Boxing, what's happening with it? All right. Well, I'm feeling better today. Still a little drowsy from medicine I was taking, but I feel a lot better today than I did yesterday. Yesterday I was all messed up. I just took yesterday. I didn't do too many videos. I just I rested all day yesterday, sleeping off and on, letting my body heal and whatnot. Salute to Chi-Town, man. Much love. I'll see you in here. All right, let's go and talk about it, y'all. Let's go and talk about it. So, Vasyl Lomachenko is still a crybaby. Still a world-renowned crybaby. I mean, seriously, this cat. Lomachenko, it wasn't enough for him and his team to go complain to the commission that Devin Haney pushed him, something that's standard in boxing weigh-ins, but Devin Haney pushed him, which ended up leading Devin Haney to be fined $400,000 for a push, man. Unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable, man. That's not enough for Loma, but he's whining about He was whining before the fight, remember. Before he even fought Devin Haney, the man was whining about he was getting, Devin Haney was bigger than him, and he's a heavyweight and all this stuff. He kept talking about the size, So he loses the fight, can't take it like a man, and he's whining again, right? Now him and his team talking about protesting the decision. They wrote writing letters to all the sanctioning bodies, asking the sanctioning bodies to put Loma in the number one contender. It's not fair and blah, blah, blah. Like, dude, this dude, you know what's not fair, Loma? It's not fair that you come out of the Olympics and get a title shot immediately. That's not fair. It's not fair that when you have a record of 6-1, people are on TV saying that you're a historically great boxer and you're greater than all these other fighters that have done it before you. People are calling you the number one pound-for-pound fighter in the sport over guys who've been grinding for years as a professional. You come in and get all this glory. That's not fair. All right? Every time Lomachenko loses, he's lost 3 fights, he has a million excuses. This man thinks he's not supposed to lose. The man literally thinks he ain't supposed to lose. You know what I'm saying? See what we got here. The OG Mr. Mott in the super chat showing love, coming through with the 5-piece. Appreciate the support, homie. He said, do you know they created a Facebook page named Justice for Loma? Unbelievable. Unbelievable, bro. This is what I'm talking about, man. Just unbelievable. Justice for Loma. Disgusting. Crybabies, man. Lawrence RBE in the super chat. Appreciate the support, brother. He says, coming through with that 10-piece. He says, boxing don't respect Bud and EJ fan base. Why put the date in July when we have October, November, December, etc.? Have EJ and Bud do a city tour, a 4-city tour stuff, yeah. Says Atlanta, Dallas, DC, New York. Also, tickets will be sky high. Yeah, they will be. But this is the problem. We, the fans, build these type of fights. But these fights aren't made for us. They're not made for us. They're made for the wealthy people and, people who can, or irresponsible people. Wealthy and irresponsible people. Because, that's what they're for. So tickets will go on sale, next month or something like that. Everybody be snatching them up. But if they really wanted this to be about the fans that built this, yeah, of course, they would give you about 3 months to prepare for an event like that. But they don't care, bro. We talked about this in the whole build-up. They don't care about the real fans. Low-key, they want this to fail anyway. The big wigs want this to fail so they can prove a point. They want to be able to say that these 2 black dudes don't sell together. Black and black don't sell together. That's what they want to be able to say. Which is why I'm going to order the fight. But, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Let me see. Miami Snoopy 305, salute to the homie in the super chat coming through showing love. The 5-piece, he says it's not fair to go to it's not fair he got to leave the war while others had to stay and fight. That's a fact. That's an absolute fact, Loma. Yeah, that's what ain't fair. Todd French 600 in that super chat with the 2-piece. Appreciate the support. He says F Loma and Paulie. Devin dusted them all. Facts. I agree. Crybabies. Yeah, but every time Loma loses, he has an excuse. He lost to Salido. The excuse was, well, Salido was bigger than him. Salido missed weight on purpose, and Salido was hitting him low to the under the belt, below the belt, right? He lost to Teofimo Lopez. His arm was injured, and Top Rank wanted him to lose. The judges, conspiracy, blah blah blah. And then he loses to Devin, same stuff. I really won. Other people know I won. Like, dude, no, you didn't. I know you used to everybody blowing smoke up your rectum, but that's not how it goes. You're a good fighter, but you don't win all the time. Devin Haney's a champion. He's an undisputed champion. He's supposed to get those swing rounds. He's supposed to. That's how it goes in boxing. You don't. How much privilege do you think you're supposed to get? You're supposed to get treated like the champion, even though you're not. You already got the man to fight you a month after Ramadan. Like, come on, bro. This dude's unbelievable. What's up, Canada Loco? What it do, homie? Crazy. Hold on one second, y'all. Blow my nose real quick. Yeah, so regardless, it's ridiculous. But anyway, later for Loma. I heard that Devin Haney, Lomachenko pay-per-view numbers, it's no confirmed numbers yet. I've been hearing different numbers. I heard 200,000 to 300,000. Ain't no telling what it is. But I'm going to believe the highest number. I'm going to believe that. Because, for one, way too many people was talking about this fight for it to only have done for it to done less than a couple 100,000. Way too many people talking about this. Salute to my brother. I am Trill Will in the super chat showing love. Appreciate the smoke. He says Karen Chinko and his band of crybabies. Said LOL says salute to the mighty LDBC. I don't believe this fight until Spence says so. Bud is goofy. I think Spence basically confirmed it. With that new shirt he put out. I think did he put out a new shirt where he's knocking on Terence Crawford door? But like you say, I mean, until the fight is signed, then hey, we don't know what it is. Rod Neal in the super chat, appreciate the love. He says they said the way Loma is crying lets you know how difficult he was doing negotiations. Yeah, he's a crybaby, bro. Straight crybaby. Well, what's up, Ashanti L? But yeah, Drill Will, I feel you though. I'm the same way as far as but at the same time, if there was no truth to this, EJ should have already been out knocking it down, saying there's no truth to it. He hasn't done that, so I gotta believe that there's some truth to it. That this fight gonna happen. They just need to sign it. They need to sign it on the dotted line. My only thing we don't know is it really gonna be July 29th? You know what I mean? Because that seemed kind of quick. You know what I'm saying? It seemed kind of quick. Unless they got some tours planned already. It seemed kind of quick. Yeah, maybe they feel like they don't need a long, drawn-out promotional situation like this fight going to sell itself, but that's selling the fight short. Mayweather McGregor got a press tour, and that fight definitely could have sold itself. But, press tour make it better. Get the fan stuff to talk about. Give us a chance to see who, how we love to play them little psychological games and who won this face-off and who won the screaming match. Fans like that kind of stuff, Raider Time in the super chat with the 10-piece. Appreciate the support, brother. Raider Time says salute to the general in the chat. It's been a minute catching the live chat. Been having to watch replays. Got a lot of things going on. Hey, man, I respect it, man. I appreciate you being here, bro. I got a lot of stuff going on too, man. I've been ripping and running. That's how I ended up getting sick. I ain't really been taking care of myself, resting how I should be. Been doing too much, getting 2-3 hours worth of sleep. You know what I mean? I'm too old for that. I gotta get real sleep. You know what I mean? I got away with that when I was in my 20s and 30s, but I gotta get some real sleep now. Can't be doing that mess. All them little cat naps. Now you gotta get you a good night's sleep so your body can heal. Let me see. Lonzo Turner in the super chat. Appreciate the support. He says, "How did Ali grandson do that night?" Nico, the Caucasian Clay. I didn't think he did too well. He was a hype job. And I wish they stopped advertising that boy as Muhammad Ali grandson for real. He don't look like Muhammad Ali at all. No, I don't trust it. I ain't seen no DNA test. I don't trust it. But regardless, they trying to build him off of that. But he fought some scrub, and the scrub was putting paws on him. Scrub was straight putting paws on him. You know what I mean? So, he won by decision. Points. Was it a draw? I think they gave him a draw. I think he got a draw. His first draw. Mm-hmm. I think that's what happened, unless I'm mistaken. Yeah, I think they gave him his first draw of his career. It's horrible. Yeah, he didn't look too good. They do need to get with some trainers, and they need to stop bringing Flavor Flav to every event. Like, it's just pathetic. Like the Flavor Flav thing is like getting redundant. Like, why do you keep bringing Flavor Flav? Like, Flavor Flav is supposed to prove that you're like black or something. I don't get it. What is Flavor Flav there for? London on the track in the super chat. Appreciate the support. The 78. Did you see Wilder interview with Ellie? No, I didn't watch it yet. When did it come out? Today, yesterday, when? When did it drop? No, I didn't see it. Let me see here. Oh, today? No, I didn't see it. Let me see here. What's up, Queen 71? How you doing, beautiful? Queen 71 in the building. Let's see here. He said, now Layla's son look like Muhammad Ali. Yeah. I think Layla. Well, Layla is just the truth. You know what I'm saying? Layla the truth all the way around. I ain't too sure about the other one. She a little odd to me. I ain't gonna talk about that woman. I'll take that back. I ain't gonna talk about that woman. But I know one thing. I don't trust that boy, Nico. Y'all hold on while I blaze. All right, but anyway, Spence versus Crawford, we're going to be talking about this in the whole build-up, you know what I'm saying? The whole, until the fight comes, who's going to win the fight, why they going to win, you know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. If everything happens the way, the rumor is that they have, according to all the reports, it's a two-way rematch clause where both guys have 30 days after the fight to activate a rematch clause. Okay? There's reports that both guys are going to get $10 million guarantees, okay, up front. All right? Plus, they're going to split the back end. Now, if that's the case, then Terence Crawford was smart. He was smart to stall this thing out because he just got $10 million guaranteed up front and he getting the back end money. Business wise, it was a smart decision. It wasn't smart for us. I mean, as far as us fans, we don't want to see that. Same thing with Mayweather Pacquiao. We wanted Mayweather Pacquiao to happen. We wanted Mayweather Pacquiao to happen 5 years before it actually happened. But if he had done it, if they had fought when they were supposed to fight, Mayweather and Pacquiao would have made $25 million a piece. And they ended up making hundreds of millions of dollars a piece. I think Pacquiao made like 180, Floyd made 250 or something like that, 250,000. 250 million. So they made buku dollars doing it their way. We don't like it. Don't agree with the shenanigans, but it's the big wigs, bro. Like I told y'all, y'all ain't gotta listen to me. I told y'all before. If these dudes would have, we could have been had this fight if they would have just gave him a guarantee from the beginning. They were just playing. Can't tell me you gonna give Canelo a guarantee for fighting nobodies. You know what I'm saying? You paid Caleb Plant $10 million for fighting Canelo, and Canelo got a guarantee he gonna get $60 million. But yet you gonna tell me Crawford and Spence you can't take $20 million and say, here y'all, this is y'all guarantee, and then y'all split the rest in the back end. I literally said this last year, and dudes like, nah, 78. Crawford just duck. He just a duck. Like, bro, whatever, man. I ain't got time for it. Y'all just say what y'all want to say. But at the end of the day, business is business, bro. Ain't nobody stupid, bro. I'm not finna let these dudes get away with treating these black dudes like they can't sell fights. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. David H in the super chat showing love, much love and much appreciation, homie. He says, finally, after July 29th, Bud fans can know their role and shut their mouth. Dallas finna throw a parade after EJ and DJ win. Now, I said no more stalling for Bud. Yeah, I think EJ gonna beat him. Put an end to all of this back and forth drama. But I hope it's a good fight. That warrants a rematch. So that way we can at least get a chance to see it twice. You know what I'm saying? That's what I hope. Squirrely in the super chat showing love, much appreciation, homie. He says, I wonder if all these guys who saw Loma beat Haney saw Fury cheat Wilder, since they have such good boxing vision. No, he didn't. That's how they do, bro. They full of it. These fans are full of it, fam. They see through crooked glasses, man. They see stuff that they want to see. You know what I mean? When we had to do slow motion videos and get screenshots of Tyson Fury gloves, and they still acting like they don't see nothing. You have people talking about, oh no, man. I mean, I don't see nothing wrong. What's the big deal? They didn't care, bro. They just didn't care because Wilder was the one that got cheated. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't care. But, one of their guys lose, because, it's all racially motivated. But a lot of these guys watch boxing nowadays just to see a black dude get beat up. That's what they want to see. And when that don't happen, they get angry. Hey, man, I watched this movie on Netflix yesterday, right? When I was resting up, called Hard Feelings. Y'all seen that? It's like a European movie, but they got like English speaking overlay, English dubbed or whatever. But man, that movie crazy, man. That is a crazy, wild, high school weirdo movie. Let me see here. I think I missed super chat. David Jackson say, thanks to Tank and Ryan for those guarantees. Oh, salute. He said Tank and Ryan got them guarantees. Salute to my brother Joe Townsend, always coming through representing. the money and the magic, you dig? Make sure y'all go check out onlyfans.com/money and magic triple X. Going across the bottom of the screen right now. You dig? What's up, Underrated Darkness? How you doing, brother? There was a comment I was going to respond to. I missed it somewhere. Where's that comment? What's up, Demond Kennedy? What it do, fam? I can't find that comment. It was a comment I was going to respond to something. Somebody said something that I was going to respond to. What's up, Jerry Green? David Hamilton in the super chat. What it do, fam? Appreciate that support. So Ellie Setback is a hater. He really don't like Dev. Well, you know, boxing, let me tell y'all something, man. Boxing is all about relationships. It's all about relationships, homie. You know what I'm saying? It's about relationships and who you know, who you have access to, their religions, all that kind of stuff matters in boxing. People, I told y'all before, everybody has a bias. Everybody. People act like they don't have a bias, and then where they say, "Oh no, I just watch boxing for the love of the sport. I don't see color. I don't see religion. I don't see this and that." It's all lies. Everybody has a bias, bro. Some people just choose to hide their biases. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't care if Ellie feel like Dev lost or whatever. I don't care. All I know is Dev got the dub. That's what I do know. You know what I mean? But I respect Ellie Setback's loyalty, though. He loyal to the soil for who he rock with, and I'm the same way. So a lot of people can't relate to that because they not loyal to nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like some of these dudes will sit down, break bread, eat at somebody's house, wear somebody else's clothes, somebody gave them loans and everything, and they'll turn on them, or you know what I'm saying? Turn on them at the drop of a dime when they're in trouble. You know what I mean? Let me see here. What's up, Rick Timms? What it do? Stark 7 in the super chat showing love. Much love, much appreciation, homie. Says Loma just did more than what was expected of him. Yeah. But that's the thing. They try to downplay Loma before the Haney fight, and that was done on purpose. They downplay Loma and tell you how Loma's trash and Loma ain't this and Loma ain't that. He over the hill. He faded. He can't do nothing. They do. That's all set up. They do that so if Haney dominate Loma, then they don't have to give Haney any credit. And if Loma do better than expected, then they can claim robbery. See, so it's a no-win for Devin Haney. That's why I don't, nah, y'all gotta be careful when you just following the narratives about people being washed up or ain't no good. Nah, because a lot of those times people say that stuff just to keep from giving black fighters credit. You know what I mean? Smash the like button, y'all. We should have well over 600 likes in the building. We should have well over 600 likes in the building. Hit that thumbs up. If you're watching this from your phone and you got your chat showing, push that X and close the chat, and then hit the thumbs up, and then open the chat back up. The live chat back up. It's easy. That's all you got to do. The Cali Enigma, my brother, in the super chat coming through with the 10-piece chicken nugget. Appreciate that support, homie. He says, I don't believe Bud versus Errol takes place July 29th. It doesn't make sense. Their training camp will have to start today, not to mention fight date tours. It doesn't make sense. Antonio Tarver shaking my head. But what did Antonio Tarver do? I didn't even see him. But yeah, I agree with you on the July 29th date. I don't believe that's the date either. I don't believe that's the date. I get my water in. Yeah, but I agree with you, Kelly. On July 29th, I think it's going to probably be August or later. Jay Grant Jr. said they already started camp. Yeah, I heard that too. I heard they've been in camp for a minute, training. Ancestral Rage. I mean, hey, I can't tell you what to do, man. But if you're gonna go to the fight, you might want to book it and then just move your dates. You can always adjust them, I guess. You know what I'm saying? You can always adjust them. Yeah, I will. I'll update the website. I'll do that this week, brother, for sure. Mr. McIntosh in the super chat coming through with the 5-piece. Much love and much appreciation. He says, do you think if Bud wins, he will get full credit? I have a feeling Spence fans will say if they would have fought before his eye injury. No, I don't think that's going to happen. Errol fans is not going to say if Errol loses this fight, I don't think you're going to see no Errol fans saying nothing about no Errol eye injury or car accidents, nothing like that. I don't think that's going to happen at all. I disagree with that. Let me see here. Callie said, Antonio Tarver said that Devin didn't show undisputed skills. Man, who cares about Antonio Tarver, man? Antonio Tarver looked like a black jelly bean. And don't nobody want no black jelly bean. Polite Citizen in the super chat, appreciate the love. He says, I smashed a girl my friend has been talking to on Tinder. When I showed him a pic of her taking back shots, he crying looked like Loma. His crying looked like Loma. He's white too. Man, you crazy. This dude crazy. Man, they polite citizen and absolutely rude. Hold on one second, y'all. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, be careful with that, man. Girls on Tinder, man. It's a lot of these dudes is it's a lot of lonely people in the world today, men and women. But especially with men, it's a lot of lonely men out here. They making some silly moves when it comes to these chicks. Real silly moves, but it is what it is. Let's see here. But yeah, they don't want Dev to get his credit, man. They hating on the kid. Don't want the kid to get his just due. What's up, Southside Boxing? He said Antonio gave a great take on the fight. He actually saw it the way I saw it, 7-5 Haney. Also, he did have Haney winning, Antonio Tarver. Okay. 7 Mile Rook, what it do, fam? Kenneth says Spence can take a punch. Bud can't take Spence punch. It's gonna be ugly. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a classic to me. I can't see this fight going no other way but being a classic. Two dudes who want to win. Yeah. But with that slow start, Spence gonna be up on the rounds, and then Bud gonna turn up. But I think EJ gonna respond well. I think it's gonna be close though. Yeah. It's gonna come down to a knockdown, I think. It's gonna come down to a knockdown. Said classic beatdown by Spence. Smash that like button, y'all. We need over 600 likes in the building. Let's get over 600 likes. Seven My Rook say this fight I would not bet on. Yeah, I'm gonna bet on it. It's a close fight though, but I'm gonna bet on it. Put a couple dollars on Errol. Yeah, but it's cool though because this fight ain't going. I'm not gonna be as nervous about this fight as other fights. Like Loma Haney, I couldn't really enjoy the fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm so nervous before the fight because I know the ramifications. I know what this really is about. You know what I'm saying? To these people out here, I know what they really own. You know what I'm saying? They own some racial stuff. But they try to pretend like they're not, but they are. Wilder Fury couldn't really relax because of the same reasons. But this fight I can enjoy. You know what I'm saying? I know Errol, or I figure Errol gonna win, but if Errol don't win this fight and it's a good fight, it's not gonna destroy me or something. You know what I mean? Terence Crawford won, he won. It is what it is. Polite Citizen back in that super chat. Appreciate the love. He said, smash the like button like you smash your homie's dreams. This dude crazy. This dude out here smashing his homeboy girl. David Jackson back in that super chat. Salute, homie. Says, why ESPN comparing Dev Pound pay-per-view to Tank? 150K is good for your pay-per-view debut. Now, how did it get to 150K? Just yesterday, they were saying 250, 300. I don't believe it was 150K. I think it was more than that. That's odd for them to come out with the numbers. That's why you got to just wait, man, because these numbers be screwed. And then even if it's 150K, yeah, like you said, that's good for the first pay-per-view. You're labeled as a boring fighter with no punching power, right? That's what they label you as. Lomachenko ain't never been a pay-per-view star, so you got two boxing technicians fighting on pay-per-view. I think that's good. Jay says they hate Devin and Bill even more. Yeah, they do. Most of the stuff really about Bill. A lot of people hate Bill. Like a lot of these YouTubers, they hate Bill Haney, bro. They hate him, but they try to hide it, and it's so pathetic. Like I don't know why people don't just have the testicular fortitude just to say that they don't rock with somebody, but they want to pretend like it's over this and over that. But it's really because dude's got a problem with Bill Haney. So did I hear Loma trying to fight Tank now? Well, they all trying to fight Tank now. They all trying to beat Devin, even though Devin Haney's the undisputed champion. They're trying to beat Devin Haney to the Tank fight. It's all about beating Devin Haney to it. Like Loma want to fight Tank. Shakur Stevenson talking about he want to fight Tank. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they're doing. Queen 71 says, well, if it was, then Loma wasn't as good as advertised. Mm-hmm. Nicholas Levi said he got Bud. You got Bud. Exactly, Miami Snoopy. Bill Haney done an excellent job of promoting his son. Excellent. Magnificent job of promoting his son. The Cali Enigma, my brother in the super chat. What it do, Cali? Coming through showing love. He says, Tarver said Devin won, but said his skills weren't up to par. That he will have issues down the road. He also mentioned Dev's lack of punching power. He didn't understand why Loma didn't take risks. Well, Loma, this is what I'm saying, man. If a dude ain't got no punching power, then you're supposed to be able to walk right through him. That's what they used to say about Floyd. Floyd ain't got no power. He ain't got no power. But you never see dudes walk right through him. You know why? Because they feel power when they're in the ring. It's baloney. Polite Citizen, what's happening with it in Super Chat says switch positions like Loma with homie's girl. Bro, that's not your homeboy. That's first of all, let's get that clear. That's not your homeboy. That's either somebody. That's your enemy. That's what that is. He might not know you his enemy, but that's your enemy, bro. You steady coming at your homeboy about some girl you done crushed his heart. I don't understand. That's not your homeboy. That's your enemy. Yeah, you want to ruin that dude. Yeah. You want to ruin that dude. That's what that's about. You want to see that man cry. Yeah, you keep talking about my homie. It's not your homie. Let me see here. Start 7 say that's a snake. Yeah. Yeah, my rook. You need to listen to the Patreon. David Jackson in the super chat showing love, much appreciation. He says, Bud not given a post-fight interview. He gonna get mauled. Like 78 said, this fight should have happened 5 years earlier. Hey man, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting, boy. It's gonna be interesting. I see EJ winning, but I hope it's a rematch though. I want to see this one twice. I think we deserved it twice. You know what I mean? I think the boxing fans deserve this one twice. You say Nelly. Man, I ain't think about Nelly. Nelly, Lil Boosie, all these dudes that was running around here talking about they done with boxing and all this stuff. Watch how they be talking about Spence Crawford. Dudes ain't going nowhere. Boxing got their teeth sinking into you. They nails sunk into you. You ain't going nowhere. I'm done with boxing. I am so done with boxing. Lomachenko won that fight. I am so done. Now you're getting Errol and Crawford. Let's see what happened now. See if you're still done with boxing. This is making out to be. This could be one of the best years in boxing of this era. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Saints in the Cash App showing love. Appreciate the support, man. He says, what if Spence KO Bud in 1 or 2? Man, if Spence KO Bud in 1 or 2 rounds, Errol Spence moves to my number 1 pound for pound fighter. First of all, the winner of this fight going to be number 1 pound for pound. But Spence moves to number 1 pound for pound. And you got to start ranking EJ as we got to start ranking him among the greatest welterweights of all time. That's what I'm going to do. Right after the fight, If he stopped Bud in 1 or 2 rounds, yeah, we finna have a serious discussion on the greatest welterweights of all time and where EJ ranked amongst them guys. That's what we're gonna do right here on this channel. I know people gonna try to beat me to it, act like it was their idea. You know how people do. Know how they do. Let me see here. Teddy Fresh coming through with the 50-piece chicken nugget. The young Giannis in the super chat. Appreciate the love, homie. He says 78. Do you remember that NWO had its own wrestling segment on Saturday night in the empty arena, and it's their own referee and biased commentary? They should do that. He said hire guys off the street and beat them up for 3 rounds, embrace the villain role. Man, I be telling fighters that they don't want to listen, man. I told fighters, man, look, you make plenty of money. You do a bum of the month club or something, where you just go in there and give some local chump a shot, some dude from the bar, just beat them up. People will pay. Man, in this era, people will pay to see that. In this era, people will pay for you to whoop somebody. And all they want to see is a highlight knockout reel. That's what they want to see. A mauling. Satisfy their bloodlust. Mm-hmm. That's gonna be a good one though. But I don't think EJ gonna stop him in no 1 or 2. I think if you do stop him, it's gonna be late, or unless Bud does something goofy. Because Bud, like I said before, Bud has a tendency. He's a dog, so Bud is gonna want to prove to EJ that he's not afraid of him, and he gonna want to throw with him, but he won't want his lick back. So that could easily lead to big problems for him, though. He could walk himself into a knockout. Greg in the super chat coming through with the 20-piece chicken nugget. Salute, homie. He says, salute to you. This fight is classic, has classic written all over it. I agree. Yes, sir. Thank you for the 20-piece. Jerron in the super chat coming through with a 20-piece chicken nugget. Appreciate the support. He says, what if Spence and Bud win the first fight, then the other fighter wins the second? Do we ask for a third? Well, if that happens, it's definitely going to be a third. If that happens, I promise you it's going to be a third one. If one guy get the decision or win the fight first time, and the opposite guy win the second, it's going to be a third, guaranteed. It might not be for undisputed no more, because by that time they're going to have to drop the belts and fight other people or whatever. But yeah, it's definitely going to be a third. The sister Lala D in the super chat, appreciate your support. Lala, she says, I love the fact that people think Bud is getting beat badly. When Bud gets his stoppage, don't want any excuses. Lala got Bud, huh? Yeah. I don't think there's gonna be no excuses. I don't think there's gonna be no excuses from either side, to be honest with you. I think a few people might, but it's not gonna be like no Lomachenko stuff. I think people gonna pretty much hold the L, because this fight has gotten too big to the point where you can't afford no excuses. You know what I'm saying? Crawford, Spence, fan bases talk so much trash to each other. Everybody got to hold the L at this point. Everybody gonna have to hold the L. Unless it's a controversial decision. If it's a decision, that's when you're gonna get no, man, this person won. No. You know what I mean? Salute to Jay in the super chat. Appreciate the support with the 5-piece. He says Devin should go to 140 and fight bums. He always tried to fight the best, and fans are ungrateful. Dev is everything right about boxing. Yeah, I agree with that, brother. But Dev ain't gonna fight no bums. But I think, yeah, he everything right about boxing. Everything you want from boxers, Dev is doing it. But people don't support it. They don't appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? They don't appreciate it at all. TD Hard in the super chat, what it do, fam? He says boxing is sort of locking boxing. Boxing is sort of locking boxing again. I don't understand that. I guess you're trying to say boxing is doing all right now. Salute. Stark 7 in the super chat, what it do, fam? Much love, much appreciation. He says, where will Bud rank when he becomes the first fighter to be undisputed twice in the 4-belt era? In 78, I remember when you picked Porter over Bud. Absolutely. I picked Sean Porter over Terence Crawford. I've been picking Sean Porter over Bud for years. I always said if Sean Porter go up to if Bud ever come up to 147, I think Sean Porter could beat him. And Sean Porter, he would have beat him. You know what I'm saying? Sean Porter almost beat him. But, he made a mental lapse at the end of the fight, got dropped a couple times. That's all she wrote. Good fight, though. I wasn't wrong. But, but Bud just, he held it down. He was supposed to do. But if you're talking about where would Bud rank if he beats EJ, if Bud beat EJ, same conversation. We got to talk about the greatest welterweight fighters of all time. We got to find out where Bud ranks among the greatest welterweight fighters and where he ranks pound for pound among the greatest pound for pound fighters in the world. Now, should Terence Crawford move up after that? Let's say he beat Errol twice. If he was to go up and beat Charlo, which is asking a lot, but Bud seemed to want that fight. But if he moves up and becomes undisputed at 154, then Terence Crawford in my top 10 all time. Top 10 all time. Somebody got to get off the list. Somebody will have to move around. Yeah, that's just too much great accomplishments, man. If that happened. I'm just reading these comments. Say Bud is too small to take big punishment. If Bud did that, he got my vote. Yeah, I mean, look, it's a Bud. His upside right now, his potential is great. With the fights that he got left for himself, he beat Errol Spence. That's a great feat. He messed around and then beat Charlo. Sky's the limit for Bud when you're talking about legacy. Sky's the limit. Knockers in the super chat showing love, much appreciation, coming through with the 5-piece. He says, I'm a Tank and Dev fan. I need them to fight before Dev go to 140. Otherwise, I'm worried we may never get the fight. But I don't know why, though, because the fight can easily happen at 140, just like it can happen at 135, because Tank Davis has already been at 140, and Tank Davis already won a belt at 140, fighting Barrios. I don't know why everybody keep forgetting that or acting like they forget it. If Tank can move it to 140 and fight Barrios, who way bigger than Devin Haney, way bigger, then he can move up and fight Devin Haney. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Not a big deal at all. Let me see here. Um, Shit, dude's getting old. Well, I mean, Spence and Crawford getting up there in age. They're getting up there, so they got to work now. Excuse me. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with Tank can move up to 140. That's no problem, bro. People got to stop acting like Tank is incapable of fighting at 140. Or if Dev, I love this narrative that. See, this is why I say this is how you know people just don't like Devin Haney, and they setting him up for failure. They put Devin Haney in no-win situations, right? They know first they say he wouldn't fight Lomachenko, but then when the fight gets signed, they immediately start talking about he ducking Shakur Stevenson, which is unbelievable. You're like, what? Shakur just got to 135. How is he ducking Shakur? He literally just had his first fight at 135, but somehow Devin, who's training for Loma, is ducking Shakur. So that's cap. We already knew that was a setup, right? Just to make Devin look bad, smear campaign, right? Then is okay. And before the Lomachenko fight, people were already talking about Devin Haney need to move up to 140 because he looked weight drained. He's sacrificing too much, blah, blah, blah. Shakur Stevenson himself said, if Devin Haney try to fight me at 135, he going to be weight drained. And whoo, it's going to be sweet. It's going to be sweet. Shakur said that himself, right? So Devin Haney's in a no-win situation with some of these fans. If he goes to 140 now to protect his health, then they say he ducking Shakur, right? And he ducking Tank. If he don't sign with Top Rank, right, then he ducking Shakur, right? So let's say hypothetically, he goes and he signs a 2-fight deal with PBC. Oh yeah, he got it. He ducked Shakur. Yeah, he gonna fight Tank for the money. He ducked Shakur, right? Well, if he stay with Top Rank and fight Shakur, then he ducking Tank. You see, that's how these fans, the Devin Haney haters, got it. They got Devin Haney trapped in this little weird little thing where they can just hate on him no matter what decision he make. So I'm not gonna let it happen. Yeah, a lot of these dudes just miserable, constantly hating on Devin Haney. Just miserable, bro. It's sad. Straight misery. Rooting against this kid. And they're going to find themselves in the same position that many people found themselves in when they was hating on Floyd Mayweather back in the day. Every single fight, rooting for the man to lose. Every single fight. Same position they was in when Deontay Wilder was reigning. Every single fight, they rooting for him to lose. And just keep winning, keep winning, keep winning. And that's what they're going to do. But it's a clever way for a lot of these guys to build their YouTube channels and pander to the hater fan bases. They pander to all them haters, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, they never held accountable for any of the horrible predictions, you know what I'm saying? My brother Joe Towson coming through with the 10-piece chicken nugget, showing love. Appreciate the support, Joe. He said Trail Bill got Dev to be 30-0 and the youngest undisputed champion. One tough fight. Now they want to fire Bill. But Loma has lost 3 fights looking exactly the same, but nobody says fire Loma Daddy. Yeah, of course, Joe, because Loma Daddy ain't black. Loma Daddy ain't black. Same thing in the NBA and any other sport, NFL, black coach lose or something like that, or ain't looking good or whatever. Everybody calling for him to be fired. But the Bucks, we had to sit with this weirdo coach for years. You know what I'm saying? And people still talking about, oh, why they fire Budenholzer? That man won y'all championship, man. Let him fire Budenholzer. What's happening to my brother BFTB boxing in the building? What it do, BF? Salute to the homie BFTB in the building. Let's see what we got here. Knock us back in the super chat. What it do, family? Coming back with a 10-piece. He says, I don't think Tank will move up anytime soon. They found a grove. I'm sorry. They found a groove at 135. My belief, but for the record, if it doesn't happen next, as a big Tank fan, it's a duck. No reason it shouldn't happen now. Well, I agree it should happen next, man. I mean, especially when people talk about Eastside Cruz from the fight on the Spence and Crawford undercard. If that's true, then yeah, who was Tank gonna fight? He should fight Devin Haney next. You know what I'm saying? He should fight him. Just go ahead and get it out the way. Get it out the way while y'all both young enough before y'all get old and crusty and stuff. Just get it out the way. See what happens. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. See what happens. Yeah, we should have over 700 likes in the building. Hit the thumbs up, ladies and gents. You watching, you might as well hit the thumbs up. Hit the like button. Supreme, what's happening with it? What's up, J-Dog? So that's pretty much, you know, that's the situation now, you know. But I've been on here talking too long, man. I've been on here for my hour. I'm gonna get up off of here. I got a few calls to make, but I want y'all to go check out the homie KQKC Boxing. Should be on now. I'll be back later on with some videos about a few other boxing news topics. Make sure y'all check the channel out later. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Y'all smash the like button. Hit the subscribe, all that good stuff. Salute to the chat. Super chat. Anybody came through showing love. We're up out of here. Deuces.